Round 1 is Wicked and The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I love both of those.
Question 1. What is the name of the school that Elphaba and Glinda attend? Hogwarts, Shiz, or Oxford?
Shiz. Our days at dear old Shiz. Oh, I love Wicked so much.
It's so good.
Oh, so good. I'm going to sing a lot, guys. Sorry. I'm going to be singing. Are you too?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Mm-hmm.
Question 2. What is the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz?
Toto.
Totally.
Totally Toto. Mm-hmm. Yes. I'll get you my pretty and your little dog too. Toto.
I remember that part.
She's going to get him.
Question 3. What item did Glinda receive as a gift from her grandmother that she later gives to Elphaba? A pocket watch, a black hat, or a necklace?
Glinda gives Elphaba the black hat because she thought it was so ugly.
Yeah.
She gave it to Elphaba. That's so mean.
Yeah, it is mean.
It's very mean. So yeah, Glinda and Elphaba weren't friends at that time. And then Glinda gave her the black hat. And she wore it.
And then it became her signature.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Question 4. Who is the first person Dorothy meets on her journey in The Wizard of Oz? The Scarecrow, the Tin Man, or the Cowardly Lion?
She meets the Scarecrow first.
That is correct.
He's hanging in a cornfield, and she's walking down the yellow brick road and sees him hanging up. And then he follows her along the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Question 5. In the lyrics of the song Defying Gravity, Elphaba says that everyone deserves the chance to do what?
Everyone deserves the chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. Okay, we better stop. We'd sing the whole thing. The answer is fly.
That's
everyone deserves the chance to.
That was my rule to say the answer is fly.
Fly.
How do you even? No,
I knew
it was actually
I knew
worm.
it.
Everyone deserves a chance to worm.
Like the dance?
Yeah.
I don't know how to worm.
So you got it wrong.
I don't know how to worm. Brenda, she can teach me. I don't know.
I can kind of do it.
I think it might hurt me. I think I'm too old to worm.
Question 6. What item is the Tin Man asking the wizard for in The Wizard of Oz? Courage, a brain, or a heart?
The Tin Man needs a heart. Who needs the brain?
The Scarecrow.
Yep. And the lion needs courage. Yep. And the Tin Man says, oil can, when they first meet him. Because he's all rusted together. So they walk by him and he says, oil can. My brother and I watched that movie a lot as kids, and that witch scared me every single time.
Question 7. In the original Broadway show of Wicked, the actress who played Elphaba is also the voice of which famous Disney princess? Jasmine, Ariel, or Elsa?
My guess is Elsa.
And that is correct. Idina Menzel played Elphaba in the original Broadway cast of Wicked and is also the voice of Elsa in Frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the very first Broadway show of Wicked was Idina Menzel, who's in the movie Wicked. She doesn't play Elphaba.
No, don't keep that.
I love it. Thank you for doing a Wicked round. Ugh, my heart.
I love Wicked. Mother, round 2 is books.
Kid books? Oh, no.
Question 1. What is Dogman's superhero identity? The Bark Knight, Pooper Scooper, or the Fetch?
I hope it's Pooper Scooper.
It's the Bark Knight.
I have no idea.
I didn't know this either.
The only thing I know about Dogman is that he is a police officer with a dog's head. The Bark Knight. That's funny.
Isn't there a movie coming out about it?
Yes, there is a Dogman movie coming out. That's right. We'll have to see it.
You're kind of like Dogman.
I'm kind of like Dogman?
Yeah.
How? Do I look like a dog? Am I a policeman?
Not the police part, but you kind of look like a dog.
What? Okay, thank you.
Don't do that. I'm just being stupid.
My. Tell me how you really feel.
Question 2. As of January 2025, what is the latest Diary of a Wimpy Kid book that has been published? The Last Straw, Hot Mess, or No Brainer?
The only reason I know this is because I bought it for Ren for Christmas. It is, my guess, is Hot Mess.
And that is correct.
Yeah, it's red. Kind of checkered, right?
Yeah.
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 Is he eating spaghetti?
Tablecloth.
Is he eating spaghetti?
In spaghetti.
Ah.
I haven't read this book. Ren.
I can't believe you haven't read it. You love them too.
I know. Ren had it over at my neighbor's house, and then she forgot it over there, and she hasn't got it back yet. Typical Ren.
I'm not surprised.
That doesn't surprise me. The book Hot Mess came out on October 2022, 2024.
October 2022, 2024.
On October 22, 2024.
And I bought it for Christmas for Red. Because she has all of them. She loves them.
Question 3. Who is the main character of the Owl Diaries series? Eva, Sue, or May?
I'm going to guess Sue. She sounds like an owl.
It's Eva Wingdale. Eva Wingdale is an adventurous and creative owl who narrates the stories in the Owl Diaries series. She loves to write in her diary and often finds herself in exciting and funny situations.
Is it the Diary of a Wimpy Owl?
No, it's an owl.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I didn't realize we had 2 diary questions.
I read question 4. What mode of transportation should you not let the pigeon drive? The garbage truck, the bus, or the train?
You shouldn't let a pigeon drive any of those 3. Final answer. No, the book, I think, is don't let the pigeon drive the bus.
Which is correct.
Why would you let a pigeon drive a train or a garbage truck, though?
How would they even drive that?
I recommend not letting any of it happen. Look at, we just happen to have a pigeon picture right here that Brooks drew. Hey! So cute. So cute. Ironic.
Very. Question 5. What is the name of Pete the cat's brother? Bob, Sam, or Fred?
I have no idea. I know Brooks has a book about them going surfing together. I'm going to guess Fred.
That is incorrect. It's Bob.
Pete and Bob.
Yep. He taught Pete how to surf, and he's the smartest guy Pete knows.
I knew I read the surfing book, but I could not remember Bob's name. Bob and Pete were on a boat. Pete fell in. No. You guys know that joke, right? Pete and Repeat were in a boat. Pete fell out. Who was left?
Repeat.
Pete and Repeat were in a boat. Pete fell out, and who was left?
Repeat.
Pete and Repeat were... Got it.
Got it. Question 6. What is the first fruit the caterpillar eats in The Very Hungry Caterpillar? A pear, a plum, or an apple?
I never read this book to you when you were little. I never have read this book.
I've read this book.
I mean, I know absolutely what it is. I'll guess a plum because that's the smallest.
It's an apple. Over the course of a week, the tiny caterpillar munches his way through all sorts of delicious goodies, starting with an apple on Monday and working his way through pears, plums, strawberries, and oranges by Friday. He leaves a small caterpillar-shaped hole in each fruit to show where he's been.
So is he like Herman the Worm, where each thing he eats, he like gets bigger?
Woo!
And along came Herman the Worm, and he was this big. No, is he like that, or does he just stay the same size?
He gets bigger, I'm sure.
After eating his way through all those fruits, I would think so, but maybe not.
Question 7. What is Ramona's last name? Anderson, Bigsby, or Quimby?
Ramona books were around when I was a child, and I read them. My guess is Quimby.
Ding ding. Quimby.
Rabona Quimby.
Rabona Quimby Ramona is portrayed as an anxious, curious young girl about to start kindergarten who is in a hurry to mature, although she frequently and unintentionally managed to annoy those around her. She tugs at a classmate's curls out of curiosity and winds up being suspended from school.
For that?
I do that
Wow. That's aggressive.
I do that to my friends sometimes.
Do you? Your friend with really curly hair? I know who you're talking about. Poor Ramona. I think she's just misunderstood. She's only like 5. Why would you suspend her for doing that? Just say like, Ramona, don't do that again. And that might fix your problem. So, wow.
Round 3 is Cars.
Like the movie?
No. Like cars in general. Question 1. The Bugatti Chiron is one of the fastest supercars in the world. What is its top speed? Around 200 miles per hour, around 300 miles per hour, or around 400 miles per hour?
I'm going to guess the middle one, around 300 miles an hour.
And that is correct. Ding, ding, ding. The Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus has a top speed of 304.77 miles per hour.
Wow. When my van gets a going 80 on the interstate, I'm like, whoa, girl, slow down. I can't. Does your head like, woo, when you're in a car going 300? Does it like push against the seat? I would guess.
And like 304.77 miles per hour is 490 kilometers per hour. And this is the first production car to break the 300 miles per hour sound barrier.
Wow. No, I'm good. I don't need to ride in it.
Oh man, my face would go like. Have you ever seen that where like they've grown so fast that their face like pushes back?
Like on a roller coaster and they're like, whoa.
Question 2. What car's brand's logo features a prancing horse? Maserati, Ferrari, or Lamborghini?
I know Ferrari has a horse. I'm going to guess Ferrari.
That's correct.
I didn't know that the horse was prancing. I know it's like up on 2 legs, like, I didn't know it was prancing.
The Ferrari car brand's logo is a prancing horse on a yellow background. The logo is known as Cavallino Rampante, which is Italian for little prancing horse.
Oh, Cavallino Rampante, the little prancing horse.
You sound like my aunt. No, you sound like my dad trying to mimic my aunt.
There you go.
Yeah.
Quinn's aunt lives in Italy, and so so she kind of talks like this. We've talked about her before, though, and our cousins.
Question 3. Which car company produced the first hybrid vehicle? Toyota, Porsche, or Mitsubishi?
Well, the first hybrid I've ever heard of was the Toyota Prius. So I'm going to guess Toyota.
The answer is Porsche. Ferdinand Porsche, the founder of Porsche, designed the first hybrid car in the 1900s.
Wait, the first hybrid was in 1900?
That seems too early for that.
That's crazy. Well, probably they were just creating cars in general. So they were probably trying all kinds of prototypes.
Yeah.
Do they run on steam? Do they run on electricity? Do they run on gas? So maybe that's why they made a hybrid back then. But then they decided that gas was the way to go, so they went down that route. But then now we're like, we need to save
electricity.
Our fossil fuels, so we got to use electricity. But that's it.
Question 4. The 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe was the most expensive car ever sold at an auction. How much did someone pay for it? $14 million, $142 million, or $442 million?
For one car? Oof. 14 million.
That's incorrect. It's $142 million.
For a car?
Mm-hmm. It takes its name from Mercedes' chief engineer and the car designer Rudolf Uhlenhaut, and only 2 were ever made.
Oh,
which
so
makes it
was like extra special.
Yeah.
$142 million? Oh, man. Do you know what you could buy with that? Besides one car?
Question 5. What car company produces the Civic model? Kia, Honda, or Chevy?
Honda.
Honda is correct. The Honda Civic is one of the most popular and reliable compact cars produced by the Japanese automaker Honda since 1972.
I knew it. I'd never driven one, but I did know of the Honda Civic.
A Honda Civic. I know nothing about cars.
Well, you're learning. Thanks to Trivia Forgets the Podcast.
Question 6. What country is the car brand Lamborghini from? Germany, Spain, or Italy?
Because of the "ini" in it, I'm going to guess Italy.
Italy is correct.
We like it to talk about the Lamborghinis and the spaghettis and the fettuccine and all of the "inis" and the Lamborghinis in Italia. Yeah.
Oh, man.
We love Italy. I am not making fun of it at all. That's just how they talk.
Lamborghini, a world-renowned supercar manufacturer, was founded in Italy in 1963 by Ferruccio Lamborghini. Ferrari was also from Italy.
So Ferrari and Lamborghini are both from Italy.
Question 7. Volkswagen has a car model with the same name as what sport? Polo, golf, or tennis?
Golf is my guess.
That is correct. Volkswagen car names often come from natural occurrences, winds, or Greek mythology. For example, the Golf is named after the Gulf Stream, the Jetta is named after the jet stream, and the Passat is named after trade winds.
Huh.
Very interesting.
Golf is named after the Gulf Stream.
So it's not golf.
It's not golf, it's golf, like the sport. Jetta is after the jet stream, and Passat is after trade winds? Huh. Cool.
Round 4 is sanitation. I wouldn't know that either. Question 1. How much garbage does New York City produce in one day? 8,000 tons, 12,000 tons, or 20,000 tons?
Tons? Oh my goodness. I hope 8,000 because that's the least amount of tons in my options.
12,000 tons.
Every day?
Where do you even store all that garbage?
What do you do with it? Gross. Wow. That's a lot of garbage.
That's a lot of garbage. Question 2. What percentage of the world uses toilet paper? 90%, 50%, or 30%?
Oh. I would hope 90%.
30%.
What?
Just 30% of the world's people use toilet paper. The rest, 70%, are washers. Some use a bidet hose that provides a stream of water for post-poop cleaning. In many countries, people use wash cups in the bathroom.
Say it ain't so, Quinn.
What?
Oh my goodness. So when we went to Italy to visit said aunt that we talked about earlier, she has a bidet. They have a bidet in their bathroom. That is so intimidating. Did you ever use it?
No.
I didn't either. It scared me. Every time I went to the bathroom, I stared at it like, I need to fight this dragon. And I never did. I couldn't do it. I didn't know what to do. But 70% of people don't use toilet paper.
Wash cups? What's a wash cup?
I think what you think it is. I'm glad we use toilet paper.
I'm glad too. Question 3. How many trees are saved when 1 ton of paper is recycled? 5, 17, or 100?
1 ton?
Yeah.
100.
17.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's not very many. Sad.
Each ton of recycled paper can save 17 trees, 380 gallons of oil, 3 cubic yards of landfill space, 4,000 kilowatts of energy, and 7,000 gallons of water. This represents a 64% energy savings, a 58% water savings, and 60 pounds less air pollution.
Okay.
Just by 1 ton of recycling?
Right. Okay. So it's more than just it's more than just the trees that get saved. It's a lot of extra stuff that's good for the environment by recycling paper.
But
please recycle. Please recycle.
Do it.
We're trying to save this planet for Quinn and Quinn's kids and Quinn's kids and please recycle.
Question 4. Which of the following materials is non-recyclable? Glass, plastic, or styrofoam?
Well, I recycle glass and plastic, so I will guess styrofoam.
And that's correct. Styrofoam is often non-recyclable due to its complex chemical structure and is usually disposed of in landfills or throughout specialized programs.
Boo. Don't use styrofoam.
Question 5. What percent of the world uses squat toilets as opposed to pedestal toilets? 20%, 35%, or more than 50%?
Squat toilets.
What's a squat toilet?
I've used one in Europe. It's a toilet that's just a hole in the ground.
And you just
squat over it. Yep.
What is this?
30%. 30%.
More than 50%.
No!
About 2/3 of the world uses squat toilets. Squatting straightens the colon, making it easier for the body to poop.
I'm mortified by these toilet questions that we've had today. Over 50% have to squat? That's...
Oh, man.
just another reason why I love living in America.
That's for your colon, Mom.
Well, I mean, that's great. I'll take my pedestal toilet, please.
Yeah, me too. Question 6. What is the name of the process by which waste is broken down by microorganisms? Recycling, composting, or landfilling?
Composting.
Ding, ding, ding. That is correct. Composting is a natural process that involves breaking down organic waste, like food scraps and yard waste, into rich soil with the help of microorganisms.
I want to start composting. I've been wanting to do it for a really long time. It's just one of those things that I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I should make that a goal, start composting.
Question 7. True or false? You should put all of your waste in a landfill.
No, false.
Yep, it's false. Fewer and fewer communities are allowing landfills to be built. Land is in demand for housing and recreational use. Many communities are concerned about groundwater pollution, which can seep from a landfill site. Recycle and compost your waste as much as you possibly can.
Yes, do that, please. So what that's saying is that when you have a landfill, we have one not too far from us we've driven by. I mean, it's like 20 some miles. It's not close. But when you drive by, it's just a huge hill.
It's a huge pile.
And they just keep putting garbage on top of garbage on top of garbage. And then they just put like dirt over it. And it's a giant hill of garbage that's covered. It's covered in grass, but that's what's under it. And then they're saying that the stuff that seeps out of that garbage, all of the chemicals and things in the garbage in the containers,
we're learning about that in science,
is seeping into our ground. And then that goes into our streams and water and everything. And is that healthy? Absolutely not.
Yeah. The category is winter.
My least favorite season.
I like winter.
That makes one of us.
Question 1. True or false? When the weather is extremely cold and dry, snow is less likely to fall.
I'm going to guess that is true.
And it is. If it is really cold, there is less moisture in the air. Less moisture means less snow.
Makes sense. Because snow is basically
water,
rain that got cold enough and turned into snow.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's really dry and really, really cold, it can't make rain, so therefore it can't make snow.
Yeah. Question 2. Snowflakes usually have how many sides? 6, 8, or 10?
Boy, I'm going to guess 10. They're usually really pokey.
No, it's 6.
Really? Huh.
A snowflake usually has 6 sides because they are naturally hexagonal in shape, meaning every snowflake has 6 points or sides due to the way water molecules bond when freezing.
No way! I've seen a lot of snowflakes in my life. I feel like they have that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I was going to guess 8.
I don't understand how they say like no two snowflakes are alike. For the billions and billions of snowflakes that fall in a snowstorm, how they're not
How do you just like not run out of patterns?
Right.
Question 4. What do you use a toboggan for? Digging cars out of snow, keeping your head warm, or sliding down a hill?
Sliding down a hill.
That is correct. A toboggan is a kind of sled with no runners on the bottom. The underside of the toboggan runs directly over the snow. Traditionally, toboggans were made of wood with parallel wooden slats bound together. They were curved up at the top to form a shape like a candy cane. So, like, it was flat, and then it went like that.
It's like a flat piece of wood with like a curve.
And then it had a string on the curve, and then you held onto it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's like an old-timey sled.
I want to go sledding.
We don't have any snow this year.
I know.
Literally, it has snowed maybe one time and very little. And for us being in Iowa and not having snow is so weird. Ooh. We always have snow and plenty of it. And this year, everything is brown. Brown.
Question 4. What is a severe winter storm with strong winds, blowing snow, and low visibility? A monsoon, a blizzard, or a derecho?
Blizzard.
Yes. Winds of at least 35 miles per hour, or 56 kilometers per hour. Visibility of less than a quarter mile, snow, or blowing snow for at least 3 hours.
Is it blizzard?
Yeah. Question 5. What type of dog typically pulls a dog sled? A husky, a Saint Bernard, or a Pomeranian?
Husky.
Yep. The most commonly used dog in dog sled racing, the Alaskan Husky, is bred specifically for its performance as a sled dog.
Well, I knew it wasn't a Pomeranian because they're about this big, like the size of a small, size of a small basketball. A Saint Bernard could probably pull a sled.
They're so cute. I love Saint Bernards.
So are Huskies. They are very fuzzy and have lots of hair to keep them warm to pull the sled in the snow.
Question 6. Which country has the most Olympic gold medals in ice hockey? The U.S., Russia, or Canada?
It's got to be Canada.
Yup, right again.
Oh, Canada, you're really good at ice hockey. And most of the NHL players are from Canada.
Question 7. The coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth was negative 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Where did this occur? Antarctica, Greenland, or Siberia?
Siberia. That one sounds the coldest to me.
Antarctica. The coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth occurred in Antarctica at the Soviet Union's Vostok Station in 1983.
Oh, at like a science station because there are no cities. We talked about this.
Oh,
makes sense.
Yeah.